Follow along with me for any length of time here at Selling from the Heart, and you will have heard me say this. Authenticity is a lifestyle, it is not a light switch. And in this season, as we're approaching the holiday season here in the United States and around the world, here's what I'd like for us to think about: generosity and gratitude is a lifestyle, it's not a light switch. It's the simple gift that keeps on giving. And I'm a big believer in this. You just don't wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm going to try gratitude and I'm going to try generosity. If it works, great. If not, I'm going to shove it off into the corner, brush it up underneath the rug. It doesn't work like that. What's forever old is forever new. There's a quote by the legendary Orson Swett Marden, and he was an American inspirational author. And he wrote about achieving success in life, and he founded Success Magazine all the way back in 1897. And to quote Orson, he went on to say this. Check this out: "We must give more in order to get more. It is the generous giving of ourselves that produces the generous harvest." So, what I want us to think about as we just came out of Thanksgiving here in the United States is this: can a generous giver of heart succeed in a sales world? And I mean a sales world riddled with unscrupulous, fake, and disingenuous people. And yes, I said it and I went there. But this is coming from my heart. You see, this is an act of generosity, and gratitude is the secret to long-term sales success and your sustainability as a sales professional. But here's what I want us to really collectively think about. What does it mean to be truly generous? And what does it mean to lead your life with gratitude? You see, one act of gratitude and one act of generosity, because you truly want to help somebody, is what it's all about. It's not about throwing a camera in front of your face and throwing up a random act of kindness while everyone watches what you do. And yes, I'm not here to cast any dark shadow. I'm not here to cast any ill will when it comes to gratitude and generosity. I believe we freely should give this, but not for the intention and not for the approval of others. I want us to really collectively think, what does gratitude mean? What does generosity mean? And follow along with me, because this quote from Susan Bollinger really hits home. Susan goes on to say this: use your voice for kindness, your ears for compassion, your hands for generosity, your mind for gratitude, and your heart for love. I ask all of you, let's just stop for a moment. Think about that quote. And now think about your clients, because I'm going to break down this quote from Susan. Are you using your voice for kindness? Are you using your ears for compassion? Are you using your hands for generosity? Are you using your mind for gratitude? And are you using your heart for love? This is deep stuff. And you know what? It should be, because your clients are the lifeblood, the conduit to long-term sales sustainability. So here's my question to everybody in sales this week. Why do so many in sales struggle to be givers of their heart with their clients? And I love and I absolutely adore the message by Pastor Craig Rochelle in his leadership podcast. And just recently, I was inspired by his weekly message around generosity. And in his recent message, it was called the Generosity Plan: 3 Qualities of Generous People. And Pastor Craig Rochelle went on and said this: generous people give willingly, generous people give proportionately, and generous people give sacrificially, excuse me. And you can go to YouTube and you can watch his whole entire message. But I'm going to break down a couple of the messages about his generosity plan. And again, this is from Pastor Craig Rochelle. I believe this ties directly into sales. Follow along with me, please. If you only give spontaneously, you will never be great at generosity. There is a massive difference between giving and being generous, as giving is actually an action, but generosity is a mindset. Giving is what we do, generous is who we are. So I ask all of you this week, will you please reflect upon the above messages and what I've been sharing with you? And now ask yourself, what can I do? What can I personally do to close the gap between my actions and my mindset? And I'm going to leave you all with something to think about this week. It comes out of the book of Proverbs. It's chapter 11, verse 25, that went on to say this: one person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. I'm asking you all this week, think about your clients as you imagine generosity and as you imagine gratitude and the seeds you can plant around this, because we do know this. If you sow these seeds by giving freely, whether it's your time, resources, or kindness, it will come back tenfold. Simple as this: just like planted seeds germinate, grow, and yield a bountiful harvest, your generosity will trigger a tangible chain reaction with your clients. And I want us to think about it this week. What would it be like to your client relationships, your revenue, your profits, your referrals, your sustainability, by bringing generosity and gratitude to the forefront? Not just around the holidays, but each and every day. I'm going to leave all of you with this. Imagine every day sharing with your clients this: thank you so much for the opportunity to serve you. I sincerely appreciate it. I look forward to providing you the best possible experience that I know how. And in doing so, we will reap together a bountiful harvest. Now, some of y'all might be going, Larry, I don't know if I could pull this off. Use whatever words come to mind. Look your clients directly in the eyes, people, and thank them for doing business with you. I sincerely appreciate, I'm super grateful for the opportunity you have given me to continue to serve you. I look forward to the harvest that we provide in helping you all do better business. However you want to use this, whatever you feel comfortable with, I'm just giving you some words and some ideas to think about. Gratitude and generosity is a lifestyle. It's not a light switch. Just like authenticity is a lifestyle, it's not a light switch. And that's why together we are making a difference here at Selling from the Heart. It's about being sincere. It's about bringing business substance. Here at Selling from the Heart, we call it giving a rip, because I do know this. Each and every one of your clients would rather connect and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart, as opposed to a sales rep who is an empty suit. Y'all have an amazing week. Please take care of yourself.